Nobody, no crime. Well, not on my time. Eyes are watching, giving victims a voice. Raise your voice from Delphi to Camden, and there will be no more botching. We might not be Dateline, but come along if you want a great time. Grab yourself a glass of wine, and let's talk some true crime. And hey, you'll even have an alibi if you collect evidence in red Solo cups. If your expert says it just did, you might have a problem. We might not be Dateline, but come along if you want a great time. Grab yourself a glass of wine, and let's talk some true crime. And hey, you'll even have an
Hello, hello. Welcome. Welcome. How is everyone on this late night? I wasn't planning on going live, but then I thought, what the heck? Um so how is everyone doing? Oh, you guys are great. Hi Laura. How are you? Priscilla, I missed you. Thank you for being here. Let's see here. Misty, how are you? Oh, you're working, but you'll be listening. Thank you so much. That's very sweet. Hi, expert. How are you? Hello, hello. Priscilla, ew, not LA, like the Dodgers. Guilty. I like a lot of LA teams. I'm a Braves fan. I grew up a Braves fan, so I went to games like a lot. So they're my number one. But fun fact, I was friends with Freddie Freeman for a while. His rookie year, I got to know him pretty well, and Dan Ugla. And so when he went to LA, then I was like, you know what, I have to cheer for them. I liked the Dodgers, like, okay. But then when he moved out there, I was like, okay, I have to try to represent them as well. He's a really good dude. Hold on one second. I realized I didn't turn this light on. Okay, it's gonna bother me. Let's see. I know YouTube was being weird about pushing notifications. Yeah, I haven't gotten the last 2 notifications for Baker's stream, and so, like, I find out about them once he's already going for a while. So I don't know what's going on. But hopefully they're working for you guys. Lower Alabama. What are we talking about? I only follow the Dodgers from Kyle Tucker to the Astros. See, it's really good. Like, if you can get like a player that you like and then like kind of follow them and their career and stuff like that, it's really cool. But yes, let's see. Oh, hi Andrea. How are ya? Good timing. I know I saw you in Will's chat and I was like, hey. Oh man. Okay. How was everyone's day? Was it a Monday or was it just me? Because it felt like a Monday. I don't know what everyone does in the chat, but sometimes, like with my work, some days feel like a little heavier than others. And that was today. So I decided, let me get on here with my people and we will chat. We can chat about nothing. We can chat about anything you want. I also, I just wanted to come on because I know that I was gonna try my very best to do Sunday, to do the rest of at least day 4 of the Skylar Richardson's trial, but I was not able to do it, and then I was like, "Well, maybe I'll do it tonight," and then today was just like it was a it was a yucky day, like, not great stuff that did today. So, yeah. So we are here and we're just gonna talk and see what's up. Um, Hi, Bless Texas. I saw you in the chat earlier, so it is so good to see you again. Laura J, welcome. Thank you for being here. Let's see. Oh, my girl Jordan. Hi, Jordan. Stopping by to say hello. I'm getting ready for bed. So I'm going to watch on TV. Oh my goodness. That's my favorite way to watch. I don't know about you guys. I know there's like a controversy with that. Some people are like, don't watch on TV, but I love it just because it feels like regular TV. I can still play on my phone if I need to and watch it. So I'm a fan. Bless Texas might fall asleep. A-okay. Priscilla says it feels like COVID again. Stayed sane with house party app. Yeah, that was a crazy time, wasn't it? That was a wild time. I had certain friends that like we couldn't travel and we would normally meet up and see each other. And so we would have like little meetups on either Zoom or Skype. And we're all on like different time zones. So like I have a really good friend that is in Belgium right now for work, and then I have a really good friend that is in Australia. She's Australian. And then some of their friends would join in. So we would literally just pick a time and we would all meet up on Zoom or Skype. And we would have theme nights. This was such a wild time. God, I hope we never have to do this again. But we would just have theme nights. So like one of them was like Hawaiian, like tropical night. And so we had to like dress whatever. And then the other one was like a formal night. So like we would literally just be like in like formal dresses. And it was just probably like 5 or 6 of us on the Zooms. And it was wild. And because of like the time zone, um, we would take turns. And so like I remember one time I got up at like 6 in the morning, and like it was late for them. So like they're all drinking. And I'm like, well, screw it. I was like, I've never drank at 6 in the morning, going to get a White Claw. And so then it was just so weird. And then by the end of our like 2-hour call, I was like, okay, I'm so tired. I'm going back to bed. It was really weird, but definitely some crazy memories. Hi, Cheryl. Thank you for being here. Bob Cromwell. Hi. I don't know if now we are just YouTube. Yes, I'm trying to get like more people over to YouTube. Nothing gets past you, Bob. You are on it. Yes. I was like, you know what? Tonight we'll just do a YouTube one and see how many people we can get, because I know a lot of the people are on X, but I'm like trying to persuade them over, and I know Baker suggested that. So we will see how it goes. But yes. Oh my goodness, Cheryl, I'm on your 70-inch. The usual. I'm gonna sit way back. Us introverts thrive during COVID. I know. I ran over 5,000 miles that year. Yes, my friend who is in Belgium, she was living her best life and was like, "I'm doing great." Like, and I'm like, "I am not." Like, I am outside using chalk and coloring like sidewalks. And all of my neighbors like in my condo are like, "Oh, we love that," from their window. And I'm like, this is insane. She's like, I'm doing great. So that is so true. I don't know for what reason, but yeah, you guys thrived. Um, yes, my son and I played Yahtzee on house party. Didn't know about Skype or Zoom. Drinking, odd times happened. Yeah. It was like, well, why not? Like, I'm not going to work. So, yeah, I guess it really doesn't matter. I've never drank at 6 in the morning, but, you know, there's a first for everything, and that was it. Let's see. I have Twitch Twat, but hardly use it. Yeah, that's probably best. There's a lot of bullies out there that would never say things to your face that say them through like a keyboard and all of that. So, yes. Priscilla, I was never an introvert until then. Interesting. Yeah, you know what? It was not the best for most people's mental health, like kids and everything. Like it really did some damage in my opinion. It was a wild time and I hope that we never have to get back to that. Hi, the Laura. Oh yeah, I already read yours. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. Let's see. I feel like I missed someone. Oh yeah. I meant another. Oh, I meant there's another COVID, silly. Yeah, I heard. I can't even think about it. Um, hopefully there is not and they're just overreacting and cuz it's too much for me right now. Like no thank you. No, thank you. I pass. Oh my goodness. So, I don't know if you guys participate on TwitchBot, but there was some issues there the other day and I normally don't like even I just read it and let people be dumb and but somebody was coming after my Emily C and I was like, "Oh no, ma'am." Actually it was a sir. I was like, "Oh no, sir." And he was also coming after um one of my friends that I got to know before the Kelsey Fitzsimmons trial, but then um during the Kelsey Fitzsimmons trial, I actually got to meet him in real life, and he's a wonderful man. KY Maverick, he was actually like my buddy in the courtroom. We sat together most of the time, most of the days, and I just was like not having it. I was not liking it, and basically, this person was criticizing and saying that you never have to pay for FOIAs, and if you do, it's only like a small amount. You should never pay like a third party to do it, all of this stuff. And as you guys know, if you know Emily C, she's one of the most like honest, trustworthy people that you will meet. She's literally an angel. And so I'm like, but then the person wouldn't name who they were talking about, which also drives me nuts because that just causes like issues. So I'm like, okay, what's this about? And then I start reading, and then he's kind of going at what's up, Blair? My gym closed, so I stayed drunk and rewatched The Sopranos among many other series. That's right, gyms were closed too. Everything was closed. Yeah, it that was a time no, I can't. Let's never go back there. Uh, you had it right the first time. Okay. Yeah, not our Emily. Exactly. Exactly. So, yeah. So, and this gentleman, you may have seen him. He was on I believe it was the last Mazda fundraiser that we did there and he's an older gentleman. He actually just went through cancer treatment. He is going to have a surgery to replace his lungs, like not in good shape, an older man. And I just felt like it was just so passive aggressive and like, "Oh, I'm gonna prove you wrong," kind of thing. Because he said, "Well, actually, I've had some really expensive requests for FOIA, and, they're not always free, they're not always low cost." And he was just coming back at him and then was like, "You're okay with third parties asking for donations and blah, 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 blah." And then he like basically told KY Maverick, "Well, what request? I want to know the request," as if he owes him anything to know the request. And I'm like, "Oh, listen, show a little respect. This is like i- his picture, as a little when he was younger, and he's an older man, And I was just like, no, 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 no. And so like I got on there and I was respectful, but also like put him in his place, like, hey, this is actually what he's saying is actually factual. This has happened to me many times. Most things in life aren't one size fits all. Same with FOIAs. Like some are pricey, some cost not much. And it depends on what you're asking for. If you're asking for a lot of information, yeah, the government and all of that's not going to give you the paper for free because paper is expensive and that does come out of their pocket. It's just not happening. So, and then I was like, I can only assume, and my apologies if you're not talking about Emily C and Kyle Sharkey, but that's really all I'm left to assume because you didn't name any names and how vague your tweet was. But Emily's a personal friend of mine and I would trust her with my life. So like you insinuating that she would do anything dishonest or whatever is actually quite offensive. And he didn't respond back, which I was pretty shocked about, to be honest, especially the way because at this point, like this was a new tweet, like there wasn't as many comments. Now there's all kinds of really good comments and all of that. But yeah, he didn't respond back to that. So I thought that was interesting, but that just pissed me off. And then I've seen, Emily having to post things like proving how much things were, which like no, no. She came out and said, "Hey, we have enough money. Don't send anymore. For the things that we're doing right now, we have enough to cover it. I feel bad taking money and, so just wait. If we need more, if we're going to be doing more, um then we'll ask for it. Stop sending it." And that's exactly the type of person that Emily C is. And so for them and him and then other people to pick it up and agree, it's just like I was disgusted and so I felt the need to address that because I know some of you saw, a lot of you aren't on Twitter, um, and all that, but it's, Emily C's been getting crapped on a lot by a lot of nasty people recently, and it's like when I see somebody that like should be on the same side and everything doing that, I didn't like it whatsoever. So, yeah. Um, let's see. Ooh, Laura, you were a bourbon ambassador. Definitely pickled my liver during that panty. Listen, I think everyone did. What was there to do? And then like I lived alone at the time, and so what am I gonna? There's only so many things to do, and it's like, okay, I guess I'll have some drinks. Um, let's see. Worst time I've ever experienced in my old lifetime. Priscilla, I agree. And I mean, I just hope we never ever go back to that. And I moved to Florida during that time. So honestly, I didn't have it as bad as a lot of you guys. Like I was in Georgia for a bit of it and then I moved to Florida and our, you know, restrictions were way better. And we had the beach. So yeah, some of you guys had it way worse than we did and so I can't even imagine. Um Oh my goodness, Alessi's girl, you had cancer during that time and you lived on morphine and Percocet. Oh my gosh. I can't imagine how scary that was for you, and thankfully, we're out of that, and hopefully you're doing better and in remission and kicking ass. We did it, Tommy. Just made himself look like a fool. I know, and you know what? Like, I I try not to, like I mean, there's sides, okay? There's just sides. There is, but he's always been good to me and nice to me, so I try to, if someone's nice, I try to reciprocate that, but, like, he really did make himself look bad. Like, not only was the information he was saying just plain false, but, like and that's I gave him credit. I was like, "Look, you did do some really awesome FOIA, stuff. You got us some videos and all of that. Like, how the time that it takes to be put into that." But guess what? Not everyone has that time. And so, yeah, I for one am 100% on board with donating to people who do have time and are gonna get that information for the rest of us, yeah, I'm 100% okay with that, and I endorse it. And, because I'm like, "You know what? No, like, just no. Keep Emily C's name out your mouth." And Kyle Sharkey's been doing awesome stuff, and I don't know him personally, but, he brings us all kinds of court documents, and so bless him. Um, let's see. Miss Holmes said, "Hello, Lauren. I love it when my favorites are up and live late at night." Well, I am so happy that you are here and that you are awake too. I didn't know if I was gonna go, but like I said, I was like, you know what? I want to see my people. Passive aggressive. Yes, yes, and yes. Yep, so petty. And that's the thing, like, I will give him credit where credit was due. He got some good stuff, but, like, just because you did doesn't mean you own FOIAs. Like, you are not, like, the FOIA, like, I don't know, like, you don't control FOIAs. Like, they don't belong to you. Like, it's okay. I don't understand, and it's just that's how it came across. Um, Hi, Scott, how are you? The support for Kelsey Fitzsimmons was going fine until some of the clowns came to town to make some noise on their YouTube channels. Scott, don't get me started. Yeah. Yeah. That was another thing that well, that was what got me blocked from certain people who fart during streams. Anyways, because that was exactly what was happening. The JFK show were basically saying they were talking out of both sides of their mouth, okay? And, like, I felt very passionate about the Kelsey Fitzsimmons case. I had not started doing my own fundraisers at that point, but I had been on, I think, all that Mazza had done at that point and was invested in all of that, but it was still kind of towards the beginning of it. And they were on one hand using her picture with like Karen's picture, Enrique Delgado Garcia, um, Jigga, and somebody else. And they had it as like their background. And then because of Mazza starting to do the fundraising, I don't know if that pissed them off because like they didn't think of it. I don't know. I can't get in people's brains that don't seem reasonable. But bottom line, they started saying like, "Oh, nobody should be fundraising for Kelsey Fitzsimmons." All of this wild stuff. Meanwhile, um having her picture posted, and then they said the only reason that people were fundraising is to get clicks and likes because they're using her face and her picture. And I wanted to, like, jump through the TV because as they're saying this, her picture is being shown on the back of their screen, as their background. And I'm like, "What?" And then he's like, "Have any of these people talked to people in Essex County? I doubt it. I doubt it. Blah, 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 blah." And I'm like, yeah, me. Like, I have. Yeah. And then they're like, "'Cause we did. We already know. We know what's up, right? We know, guys. We talked to an inmate that when Kelsey was a CO officer and she was mean, right? We heard it firsthand. She wasn't nice. She was mean. And so we already know what's up." And I'm like, then you need to get her picture off your freaking screen. Cause at this point, I'm like, I don't, whoo, I was not happy. And so like I made this post about it and was like, "Oh, would you know? Would you believe it? Would you believe it? They're saying these things while having her picture up." And and then like, basically he came on and was like, "Oh, thanks for supporting the channel." Cause I had posted clips of them saying what they said. And then, Cryford, came in the chat and listen, I was fine with him. I was on fundraisers for him when, like, he said he had, like, a, defense to pay for, all that stuff. I was always completely fine with him. Never had an issue with him. Didn't know there was an issue with him. And then he came in and was like, "I agree with JFK. Like, you're not believable. You're a hack. You have never said anything about the wiretap, and you haven't said anything. And because of that, like, you have no credibility," and like all this stuff. And he's like, "Kelsey, like, nobody should be fundraising, blah, 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 blah," and all this stuff. And I'm like, mm. And again, I was super respectful to him because, like, I could just see him going off the deep end, and I'm like, "I'm not gonna, like, nobody takes you serious, like, I'm not gonna come at you." And so I was super respectful, and he just kept going and kept going and kept going. And then he, like, I can't remember, there was one, and I didn't even see it till, like, the next day, and I don't even remember exactly what it was. And I was like, "Okay, that's it, like, uh-uh." And then, like, he blocked me, and I'm like, "Oh, okay. Wow. Well, I won't lose any sleep over it." But I'm like, "What are we doing here?" Meanwhile, he was saying he supported Kelsey and covering her hearings. So, yeah, that was interesting. So, Scott, yes. Yes. To go back to your point, yeah, they absolutely, yeah, made a whole mockery of that. Jeno, what's up? How are you? I'm way behind now of the chat. Aiden and Will do great boring Brian impressions. They do really good impressions of like everyone. Um, no Twitter here. Yeah, you're not really missing anything. Andrea said it's just so obvious that she was just raising money to pay for this stuff, and we all want. She's not pocketing anything. It's ridiculous to call her out for any reason. I know. And like that's the thing. People were asking, like, can we donate? And then that was when it wasn't even like she was saying, please donate, please. I don't care if she was. Like, she's trustworthy. Like, you know who you're donating to. And like, it was just such a it highly aggravated me because like I know the type of person she is, and for him to insinuate that, like, no, get out of here. Emily would prefer kindergartners to deal with. And at this point, yeah. Yeah. Exactly. Emily would not pocket a penny. Let's see. I watched Tiger King. Oh, yes, Tiger King. Who can forget about Tiger King? That was a good one. Let's see. Nefarious, what's up, girl? How are you? Glad that you are here. Timely Manner, how are you doing? It has already backfired, so a good lesson to learn. Yes, yes. I don't know how he thought that would go any other way besides the way that it went, but yes. Priscilla, I love you want to see your people. Yes, well, we have like a good little community here now. My channel is small, but like all of you guys are like so supportive, and you're always here, and it just picks me up and it makes me feel good. And I had the best time streaming with you guys over the weekend with the trial and stuff. And so I love you guys right back. Let's see. Yeah, he's not the FOIA daddy, like, full stop. And then I just can't. And then he's like, people just don't wanna do the work. No, people have jobs and they don't have the time, and they have children, and they have other things, and that's fine. So, like, if somebody is willing to do. And first of all, Emily made a whole website, okay? So all of the FOIAs that people have requested are now going to her page so that everyone can just go there. And do you know how much time that's gonna save? Yeah. How about maybe like a little thank you for that? Instead of like attacking and putting out these false narratives as if she would take people's money. Like, F directly off, okay? I no. That's one thing, like, I'm very loyal, and, um, I would much rather someone say something about me than my friends. I've always been that way, or family. And so if I feel strongly about something, like, I will say it because, like, no. No, no, no. Let's see. Oh, Tony, welcome. Is this your first live? welcome. I don't know if you're new to the channel or it's just your first live, but if not, like and subscribe. And we are so happy that you are here for your first live. Chastity, what's up, girl? I was seeing you in the chats earlier too. Good to see you, my dear. Scott saying, I want to list my personal list of clowns. My list is a lot longer than others. Just saying, listen, I would tune in for a Scott Valid Truth Journey. Just saying. So yeah. And I would have some people on there that probably you wouldn't expect too. So I think we all, and that's the thing. Like, we don't all have to like each other. You're not going to. Like, it's just that's how it works. People have different personalities and all of that. But I think, most people are capable of like respect and just being nice to people. And then there's some that are not. And those people, that's okay. Like, that's not a good place to be. And that's not good for your mental health to try to like engage with those people. So, like, every once in a while, you might have to speak up. But like, after that, like, okay, bye-bye. Like, I don't have anything to say. JFK used Karen to stick it to Aiden 100%. 100%. I you can go back. It was like before I started the channel, all of that stuff, I had very strong opinions about that, and it rubbed me the wrong way on a lot of levels. I don't know where it is on my YouTube, but it's down there. It was right after it happened. I called out what I thought, and now I think a lot of people feel the exact same way that I do or that I did. And yeah, it was just not, I don't know what I don't know. And I don't know if you guys saw the crash out that happened like um like I don't know, maybe a week ago. Somebody told me about it and I went back and watched and he was just letting the chat have it, letting Jay Brill have it. Like it was something. I mean, we've seen like a little bits and pieces of that, but like I don't know. Like, I don't how are you ever gonna get mad at your chat? Like, that to me is weird, but, like, you guys are allowed to have your opinion, and if it's different than mine, that's okay. If everybody had the same opinion on everything, the world would be really boring. Like, and we probably wouldn't learn anything from each other, so, um, FYI, I don't get into other people's thoughts. Ugh. Yeah. Let's see. What's up? Okay, how do I pronounce your name? Ja? I don't know. Tell me. Can you, like, phonetically spell it out? Because I always, like, wanna say it, but then I'm like, "I think I'm butchering it." The COs are not friends with inmates. Thank you. I mean, like, what you thought you had some, like, gotcha moment of, like, she wasn't nice. First of all, I'm sorry, but, like, have we all seen her personal messages to, the alien? Yeah, she actually is a really nice person because, like, I think a lot of us feel we probably wouldn't be as nice as she was. So, first of all, that's just total BS, and secondly, they're not supposed to be friends with them. Like, hello, they have to, like, have a level of professional, you know, boundaries so that they don't get taken advantage of. Like, the whole thing was stupid. Misty, what's up, girl? I love Spicy Lauren. You know what? Like, because I'm normally talking about things that make me passionate, I feel like I'm spicy most of the time. But what's funny is that I'm a big softie. Like, I wear my heart on my sleeve, have a tender heart, but I also have, like, just a passion for, like, what's right, and if I feel like somebody's being done wrong, then that's my, like, other like, then I'm Italian and German, but I'm, like, my Italian side comes out for sure. Um, but, like, in everyday life, like, I'm a giver, like, I wanna help people, I feel like, a lot of empathy towards people, like, that I don't even know, and so it's, like, a very weird I feel like you guys only get, like, one side of me mostly because we're talking about cases that make us mad and all of that, but yes, I definitely shift to spicy mode. when it comes to that. They're just mad because you're part of the cool crew. And you know what's funny is that, like, I didn't even hear this, and I don't like, half the people like, I'm a little tiny content creator, like, half the people don't even know who I am. But, like, it's just, again, right is right, wrong is wrong. I call it like I see it, and, like, I don't care, like, I just don't care, and, like, that's what is funny is, like, they say it's a cult, all that stuff, you don't have to agree with every single thing that's said to still agree with what someone's doing and the message, and, that their charges are bullshit. Like, you don't. And so, like, it's that irritates me when they lump everyone together. And, any person with reason looked at the Karen Reed case and said, "Yeah, no, he didn't get hit by a car." And I've had the unpleasure of having seen people who have actually been hit by cars, and that is not it. So, like, again, like, half these people don't even know who I am, but I just don't, like, I have my opinions because 'cause they're right, and I'm on the right side of justice, and so it's so weird, I don't know. Um, he supports grift, that's all he cares about. Yeah, it is, and I get, like, for a lot of creators, like, this is their income, and that's okay because it is hard work, they do spend hours um and put in a lot of effort, and that's fine, but, like, to change your whole narrative and to, like, make your whole channel about that just to get the grift, then that is, like, a different level of whatever. But I'm never gonna be mad at someone for trying to make money, like, it's America. Do your thing, but, like, just don't lower yourself and your, I don't know, like, your morals and your moral compass to, like, be low and dirty. Like, I don't like that. When they started coming after Will and, like, his mental health and stuff, that really pissed me off, because the reality of it is whether people talk about it or they don't talk about it, like, 95% of people, I don't know if that's actual statistics, but I feel like 95% of people actually do suffer with mental health, like, whether it be anxiety, depression, and if you don't, like, you probably don't understand what's going on. Like, it's just part of this world that we're in right now. And so, like, I was just not cool with that. And so yeah. Marked free from Zach Zone. Hi Baker. I'm behind on the chat, but if you're still here, Zach was creating so much havoc in Maz's chat the other day. He like Mazza doesn't know who he is. So he like sent a super chat and well, first, before the super chat, he is like, "Hey, Lauren, you're a mod here. You can time me out now." And I was like, That's the difference between you and me, Zach." And then, like, 2 seconds later, he's sending Mazza a super chat that's like, "Hey, Mazza, you're a great dude despite what Baker says." Mazza was like, "Oh, I'm what do you mean? Me and Baker are good. I think everything with me and Baker is fine that I know of. Like, I hope so." And I'm like, "Oh my god." I'm like, "No, this is just Zach. He makes things up." And then Zach in all bold letters is Lauren timed me out. And I'm like, "Oh my god." I'm like, "No, I didn't time you out." Like, and then people were like, "This is just Zach. Like, he's just sarcastic. Like, this is who he is." And then Mazda like finally got it. But I'm like, "Oh my god, I might actually time you out." Oh, he was causing all kinds of trouble. Okay. I'm working on a parody for a Bish LT himself. Oh, okay. I cannot wait to see it. Um, Misty saying, "Hello, Baker baby." Zach Zone. Hi, Valhalla. Valhalla, would you like a wrench? I heard that you like wrenches. And then the other day I was gonna give you one, but then you were out playing with like the pigeons and then it just didn't happen. So you let me know. How is Baker modded? And I'm Please hold. I don't care. Wait, why is it not letting me do it? It's only gonna let me do it on my phone. I don't understand StreamYard. It's really weird. No, 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 no. Nope, Cash. Thank you. My cat is trying to get into everything. Nope, leave that right there. Thank you, sir. Thank you. All right, let's see here. Um, if it will let me do it on my phone, here we go. Where are you? Oh, okay. Check it out. Check it out. You should have a you should have a wrench. Let's see. Okay. Misty said if Emily and Kyle were being nefarious, they wouldn't share the documents. Just telling you everything. I know. Like, oh, I was so mad. Baker came over here, marked Lauren. Bahala awaits because he doesn't forget my friends. Alessi's girl says she put so much time into that website and we can all tell what kind of person she is. Exactly. Also, I ordered my Foya and Find Out shirt. If you're into merch, I suggest it because it's a cool pattern. She did put a lot of work into it. I will be wearing it on the channel and supporting her. So I don't know when that will come in, but I ordered mine finally. I kept forgetting, but yes. Valhalla said, I forgot to do a lot of things. Real friends, don't get mad about it. Okay. I'm going to watch on TV. Talk to you later. Enjoy Nefarious, and I hope you sleep good whenever you fall asleep. Valhalla and Baker going back and forth. He says, you make me sad when you don't want to hang out with me, an expert. All right. Valhalla says he's smoking. I already turned the PC on. LOL. Yeah, baby. Okay. Scott says a piece of advice for alleged YouTube creators. How about not showing up for one day in person for Kelsey's trial and getting called out by Melanie Little and 16K peeps watching her show? Can we not? Can we not? For the love of God, go after our queen Melanie. That has been happening too, okay? And I'm sorry, but like Melanie made me enjoy reading boring documents because let's be honest, about 60% of them are boring, okay? But she somehow makes it enjoyable. She's a wealth of knowledge, she's funny, and she has all of the experience and she puts a shit ton of effort into her shows. Like so much effort and work and I just admire her so much. I view her as a friend and she has been absolutely fantastic to me and everyone that I know. And so I like the personal attacks to Melanie, like that's also something that I take personal. Like, no, ma'am. Like, just no, ma'am. If again, there's people like Maza. If you have a problem with Maza, you're the problem. If you have a problem with Emily C, you're the problem. If you have a problem with Melanie Little, you're the problem. And you should see a pattern here because like, it's a pattern. It's the same people and it's just crazy. Um Oh, hi Leslie. Hello late night people. Hello. Welcome. We are glad that you are here. Okay, let's see. Oh, Italian. Do you get stabbed too? I have personally never got stabbed, but I have heard that there's rumblings that I did have some mafia way back in the lineage. So I don't know. Common sense investigator. Why is Val a mod? Is it because he's too pretty? Why isn't Val? Because Baker, I was gonna give him one the other day, but then he was out with the pigeons or something. Because somebody, I guess, said he'd wanted one. I think it was a Lego stream when there was, like, 18 things going on and my undiagnosed ADHD was everywhere, and then he was gone in the yard or something. Okay, timely manner. Hi. We have shared experiences, and it's nice to have a smaller group like this. Yes, it is. It is. And it's really good, like, because then you can get to know people better and all of that. Let's see. Priscilla Thompson. What? You've been a member for a month already. It feels like I just got like monetized. I'm still not fully monetized and I'm not getting like certain things and YouTube is pissing me off, but it seems like I just got monetized for the members. So this is good to know that it's been a month and thank you so much for being here for a month. I so love your channel. Thank you so much. I want to do more with it, but this is it's new to me and I'm learning it and I'm learning it with you guys. And so thank you so much for supporting the channel and the message. So thank you, Priscilla. Let's see. Poor Zach. Genuine, I used to think that. I was like, why does everyone say that he's such a problem? He's so nice to me. And then he timed me out for no reason. And then I was like, oh, now I see. Okay. Timely Manor said Baker and Valhalla will create havoc if both have it. Yikes. Oh no. Oh well. Too late. Too late now. Yeah, and Melanie has a yacht, okay? Like, who doesn't like a yacht, right? And so, come on. Yeah, Laura's saying she will die for Melanie. So true. All of us normal people can see the problems. We can. Oh, you know what? I'm doing this without the mouse. Let me get my little handy dandy mouse. That would speed up this. Okay. Funny, snarky, love Melanie. Yeah, she's got the whole package. Like, I mean, I'm sure she was a fantastic attorney, but like, I feel like she was also born to do this too. And to teach people, like, without even feeling like it's teaching. Like, I learn something every single time that I am there, whether it is about a document or litigation or just whatever, a case. Like, I learn something every single time. Let's see. Cryford had to go at Mazza for not choosing side. Bro, that was when I was like, no. And I think that was when everyone was like, oh, no, no, no. No, 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 no. You know what? Like, we all can be more like Mazza. And so for that to be used and exploited as if it was a weakness, like, no, no. As Nurse Kim would say, I got something in my pocket for you. Okay. So that was not okay. I think that really irritated everyone. My comment was in reference to Melanie Little calling out a YouTuber on the scene at Kelsey's trial who was lying. Oh, yes. Yep. Not a comment regarding Melanie Little. No, I know, but I took it to Melanie Little because then that reminded me and I my brain will like skip to places, Scott. But I do know what you're talking about. Yes. Yes. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Expert is saying, oh, expert, hang on. Please hold. Are you still in here? Okay. Okay, cool. Now all three of you have wrenches and let the whatever begin. Okay. Um, let's see. Can someone tell Lauren she is 5 minutes behind? I am slow, Baker. I literally oh, you'd be proud, actually. You'd be proud. I streamed my first trial over the weekend. It's an older trial, but I shared the screen and it worked. And then I had to go back and get other videos and then share the screen again. And so you would be proud. I still don't know how to do a lot of things, but we are getting there. So yes, I'm very slow on my chat. If I start talking, then like, yeah. Jen O saying, Lauren, you're 5 minutes behind. You are absolutely correct. Genuine saying your kitty cats are so cute. I've enjoyed seeing their photos. Oh, good. Yes. So for members, I have started doing like twice a week, like posting photos, just like of the cats, like beach, shelling, all that stuff. I'll add more. And that way you guys can just get to know me a little better because we talk a lot about cases and stuff. And just a way to kind of give you guys, since I'm not doing like the members only yet, just get you guys like a little content that other people aren't getting. So I'm glad you guys are liking them. There's still a ton more that I want to share, like dressed up pictures of them, and they're a hoot. One of them's back there right now. But they're more like dogs than they are cats. Like at least the two, like that's the naked one, and then the Devon Rex. The other one that I have is definitely a cat, like cat. But like those two they're more like dogs. They come when you call them. They will sit there and like watch you when you eat, wanting food. Like it's really funny. Haha, love Nurse Kim. I do too. And then she's another phenomenal person. That ironically enough, people have come at. So yeah. Okay, let's see. Do tell. Who'd Melanie call out for the Kelsey Fitzsimmons? Scott can put it in the chat, like if he wants to. I know like he has a personal beef with the person. And I think that honestly, I felt the same. I think long story short, I won't mention names, but like and I don't have a problem with this person at all. I just think like um the aliens were like listening or on their phone, and um the way that it was portrayed was that they were listening to Melanie's coverage, but it was really just because the person who was having the video had it on in his car. And so it just came off a certain way. And I think Scott has a beef with that person. And so like he really felt like a certain way towards it. And if I misstated that, Scott, feel free to correct me. But yeah, I think it was coming from the radio. It really wasn't like a huge deal. But I think Scott took it more personal because there's I guess already was beef there or something. So let's see. Yes, expert is Emily's best student. Yes, and Squirrel School is fun. It is really fun. Also the merch for that and the logo is really cute for that as well. Actually, all of Melanie or not all of Emily's merch is really good. I need to get some pointers for her now that I'm starting to look into merch stuff because hers is really good. She always has like great designs and stuff. Common sense, don't mod expert. I too late. You need to message me these things. Why? Why do we not want everyone I don't care if I'm, like, friends and I respect and like people, like, I will give them a wrench. Um, no wrench, just throwing them out and not me. Becky's shooting her shot. She's shooting her shot. It wouldn't be cool though, like, if everybody got, like, a wrench, but my friends, like, in real life or that I speak to on the regular and stuff, like, that's fine. Lauren is too cute and we don't care if she's behind. Well, thank you, Andrea. You get hat version of Lauren tonight because she was not putting on makeup for this stream. C Baker is already yelling. Oh no, he was yelling, wasn't he? Expert, what's happening? I don't know. I'm behind apparently 10 minutes. Let's see. Cute and behind is how I get spaces made about me. You, my friend. You, my friend. What is going on? Is it like retrograde? Is it Mercury? Is it in retrograde or is Jupiter in retrograde? Something's in retrograde. Because like hi Veda. Hi, kisses. She's so sweet. I just realized she was just sitting there watching me. Something's happening like all of my friends are being talked about. Like, what's going on? Baker. Hi, Veda. Hi. You still in the hat? Okay. Um, like, I don't know. Baker, the ladies find you irresistible and you're you're causing havoc on the internet and the internet on the internet. Um, so yeah, I don't know. What are we gonna do? I don't know. Let's see. Oh, Valhalla. How the fuck is expert mod? Ah, okay, I kind of love it that you guys are all irritated that you all are mods. Lauren learned how to add the stage and share videos. Priscilla is telling she's correct. I did. Now, I was not real fast at it, but we did it. We did it. Becky, who did Melanie call out? It was just I don't want to say a name because I don't have an issue with them. And the person's always been really nice, so I don't want to start anything. But um, yeah. Anyways, um, Valhalla, LOL. Oh, thank God. Okay, you feel better with your wrench, Valhalla. Timely manner. Too funny. Peace Greek. Hi, how are ya? Oh dear, this is getting out of hand. Okay, he was about to lose his damn mind, guys. James Lynch. Hello, James. Are you new? I'm a retired insomniac turtle boy rider. Well, hello, welcome. If you're new here, thank you for being here. Um, subscribe to the channel. It's free. I think you'll like it here. We have a good time. We talk about some cases, and sometimes we just get on lives and we just talk, and whatever flows, flows. So, welcome. We're glad to have you. My best friend had a Cornish Rex cat. They are cool personalities. Yeah, actually, I can't remember if it was on my way to Boston for Kelsey's trial. There was someone sitting behind me with a Cornish Rex, and that cat was so funny because he would talk, and Veda is very like vocal. Like if you make eye contact with her, she will start talking to you. Or if she's in the kitchen or if you're doing things like puzzles like I did the other day, guys, there's the latest one, the Mona Lisa. It is finished in all of its glory. That was a really fun one to do. I really, 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 really like the ones that hang. Um, to me, those are like the most enjoyable. And so I have the waves one up here. I did the little tiger one here and then the Mona Lisa. But when I'm doing things like that, she will come up and try to like if I'm like looking in the box for things, she'll push it down. like bitch, pay attention to me. And she does not like it. She'll just come up and start meowing at you. So the Cornish Rex was the same way the whole flight. And I think the guy was like embarrassed, and I'm like, it's fine. And they were very like they're very cute. Love Nurse Kim. Yes, we all love Nurse Kim. Um, she's been busy and I've missed her. Like I haven't seen her on as many streams, and so I need some Nurse Kim in my life more. Spill the beef. If Scott's in the chat, he will, I'm sure, gladly spill the beef. Was it Val? No, it wasn't. Jenna saying, we did it, Tommy. Let's see. Oh, was it the aliens watching her stream? It was, yeah. Well, allegedly watching her stream. I don't think that that's what was going on, but the expert is scheming on how to eject Valhalla. Maybe is that it? Are you guys gonna time each other out? I'm trying to figure out the thing. Yeah, Valhalla. Melanie's awesome. Like she's just awesome. And you know, she stays out of the drama too, but then every once in a while she has her valid truth journey and I'm here for it. It's amazing. And I'm still waiting for the yacht merch because I want one of everything. That was I don't know if you saw that with the yacht stuff, but I would buy one of every shirt or hoodie. Okay. Kitty alert. I know. Like I thought so I was hoping this thing was a little taller when I got it, but and there's no perfect little spot that I could put it for you guys to see it. So it's kind of as good as it gets right now, but you know, if we get bigger, then I have other plans for like kitty cam and stuff like that if we grow, but right now this works just fine. People in court. Hi. I saw you in the chat earlier on was it Glares and maybe another one. I am just starting from the start, but wanted to say hi in the chat. Well, people in court, by the time you caught up to this, you might be caught up because I am really slow at reading my chat. So glad you are here. If you're new, please subscribe. We are so happy to have you. Valhalla, we come from a land of the ice and snow. All right. Scott McGinnis. Okay, agreeing. That was it in a nutshell. Okay. Okay, yes, I remember that. I was curious because I watched everything with Melanie and thought, "How did I miss the beef?" Yeah, and I don't think it was like necessarily beef like you maybe wouldn't have picked up on the show. I didn't get to watch anything because I was up there and like I still haven't been able to like go back and watch all the stuff that I missed while I was up there. It was literally like such a busy week, such an amazing week, but it was court and we had to get there early obviously to get a seat because we were like trying to fight the like 25 cops that were like going in there to like intimidate everyone and take everyone's seat of all the Kelsey supporters. So we were getting there at like 7 in the morning, waiting, and then from like 7 in the morning till 4 when court got over, then we had like an hour to go back, grab some food, like take your shoes off for a second, and then we were like going live with Maza, Bettero, Lori, and Will every night. And some of the streams lasted for like 3-4 hours and they were really funny and good and like it was just an enjoyable time. And I didn't plan to like every night I'm like I'm not gonna stay that long because I'm exhausted. And that was a whole nother thing. Like getting there, I was so lucky to even get to the trial because I had to get to the airport at 2:30 in the morning because the TSA lines were so long. So I hadn't slept in oh man, like 36 hours the first day when I got there. And so I'm like, I'm only going on for like 30 minutes. And then the conversation was good. It was just really funny. I ended up staying the whole time. And so that was just back to back to back from like 7 to like 9 or 10 at night. So it was long days. I didn't get to watch like hardly any of the coverage. So I don't think it was from what I hear, I don't think you would notice that there was a beef in there. It was just like people were talking about it. Okay. Let's see. Private school. Yes. School is fun. I know, it is really fun. No. Okay, Chris says no one likes the expert. We all like the expert. We need to work on his self-esteem too. I feel like we're gonna have like some self-esteem classes. Valhalla awaits. You may have made a mistake with the expert wrench. Oh, why? Is he like Zach? I can take it away. I don't know. Tell me all the things. What convince me? What's going on? Uh you were warned about those 3. I mean, but no one told me what would happen. They asked for it, I gave it. I don't know. Melanie Little is an ace. Yes. And she is just she's awesome. Your CSI investigator light behind you are cute. Something like that on a shirt would be cute merch. Yes. Yes, it would. I don't know how to make that. But I need to get with Emily. She said she wouldn't mind like if I had questions. I just hate bothering people. Like I hate it. And I am really like pumped about the sign, guys. Like you can turn it any color. And that's why I got this one because I'm like, I don't know if I'm going to keep the same color of this room or not, but like this way I'll always have like a color that will go. Purple, pink, teal. There's yellow, but for some reason it's not showing up so well. And then, guys, this one's fun. Look at this one. Multicolor? What? I'm gonna leave that one. I don't even think I've done that one live. How fun is that? Anyways, thank you for noticing and for the idea. James Lynch, LOL, great song. Okay. She's giving out her wrench and shooting her shot. Okay. My girl, my whole life is a hat version. Girl, yes, I feel you. I feel you. Because I'm like, first of all, you remember when they used to make makeup that was like in a compact that was like foundation or whatever? They don't make that anymore. So you have to get out like the foundation and like put it on your hand and then use the brush and like it's a whole thing. It takes like 30 minutes and like I don't have time to do that. And I sometimes like at night and stuff really don't want to do that because then I'm just gonna go take a bath and like soak and like wash it all off. So I'm like, why would I do that? So I'm like, had it is. So this is yeah. Let's see. It's hard being a woman, you know? Like boys have it like way easy. Baker is hilarious. He is. He is funny. Baker is a bad boy. Oh my. I didn't mention my internet. Internet. Yes, yes. That's a new I sent Baker a funny picture today. He'll show it on his screen or his show at some point in time. But it was funny. If you're in Baker's chat like regularly, you'll get it, but some of the people here will be like, "Okay, I don't get it." So, um, let's see. Baker, how many I left before I heard how many. Was it like 50 people that you need still to sub? I'm, like, getting irritated. I'm like, "We can get you 50 subs." I, like, used, because 'cause I'm a member on Glare, and I used one of the, like, I don't know, like, 2 or 3-month thing, and I was like, "Baker needs 100 people, otherwise he has to sleep in a tent in Tennessee." And so then Glare was like, "We don't want my boy sleeping in a tent." And so I was like, "Oh, okay, cool." So, I thought you were gonna get him that night, and then apparently we got some, but not all. I'm working for you though. I'm trying my best, my darndest. Um, okay. Expert says, "A couple years ago, I tried to sell Baker. The economy has gotten better. So, the Easy Baker oven is being ordered." Oh my goodness. Oh yeah, Baker, you weren't there the other night, but we were saying that like you and Expert need like pimp cups. And so I may don't hold me to it because I'm busy, but I want to make you guys pimp cups and like with like personalized stuff. But I haven't looked too far into it. I went by the store today and for something else and I was like, "Do they have anything that looks like a pimp cup?" And they didn't. So I'm gonna work on that, but no promises as to when. Um all right. For the record, I have 6 barn cats. You do? Are they, like, feral or are they nice? I subbed when you interviewed Turtle Boy. I'm a Boston native. You mean when he was on my fundraiser that one time? Because I don't he just came on the fundraiser for Kelsey one time, and I'm not sure he knows who I am. But he did come on the fundraiser, but I don't know that he knows, like, it was my show. I think he might have thought, like, it was all Maz's, and so I don't know. Karen Reed is factually innocent. Yes, she is. Love the glare. Oh, okay. This is Karma, and he's so sweet, but, like, when he comes up here, he he sheds so much. It doesn't matter, like, what season, and so he's like he'll rub himself all over the microphone, and then there's, like, hair, and I can't stand that, so then I'm like there's hair floating around, and I'm, like, shooing it away. Hi, yes, hi, Karma. Thank you. Okay, let's see. Um, but the first name does have 3 letters. Oh, yep, 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 yep. Okay. Oh, you despise Plevin. Yeah. Yeah. Every single time I was on Court TV, I was just hoping that he was gonna be on as the other person, and I never got on with him. I got on with, Margaret, whatever, she's like a defense attorney up there. Anyways, I got on with her and was debating her, but that wasn't really a debate. It was just it's not even a debate. But anyways, I was secretly hoping it was Plevin. I know Nurse Kim got on with Plevin quite a few times. So that was fun for her. But yeah, hopefully he, you know, I don't know. Plevin, bless his heart. Okay. Let's see. We have the same water bottle. The pink one. I love the pink one. But you know what? People in court, I brought it to the Kelsey trial because I had just gotten it and like these are I used to be like a Stanley girl, right? And then these came out with this handle for the Owalawa. I don't know if I'm saying that right, but and I love these. They are like the way to go. But then I brought it to the trial and like throughout like the airport and stuff and I dropped it twice and so now it's like all like banged up and I mean it's not that big of a deal, but like I'm a little bit of like a perfectionist when it comes to things. So like it bothers me. But yes, this color is fantastic. I think it's their best color they've had in a long time. All right. Let's see. Okay, I'm really behind now. Yes. Oh, okay. You've been lurking before, and this is your first time chatting. Awesome. Nick Ricada cracks me up. I need to watch him more. I've only watched him a couple times. Yes, Melanie doesn't really share her beefs. Electric blanket on, sleep mode incoming. Love your presentations. Thank you. It is starting to get hot down here, but like I keep my house cold, so no blanket needed, but like I know that there's no better feeling like being in the cold and having like a heated blanket on you. Melanie quickly figured out that the claims were being made by the show were completely false after she initially trusted the account, but Melanie is not stupid. She figured it out. Yeah, she's very bright. Hi Lauren, how are you? You have a great name. I mean, what are we doing? Like best names, love it. Um, Also, like, look at Lauren. She's gorge. I don't know if you can see her little profile picture, but she is a gorgeous queen. Okay, brother her. She's good with that. Oh, bother her. She's good with that. Yes, I know. And she said she said that, but I just feel bad. Like I hate bothering people, and then it's like I want to be able to figure it out, but like sometimes I just can't. Baker spanks to the American flag every night before bed. That is not something I can confirm. If you know those details, then take it up with Baker. I am just reading the chat, sir. Um, and I got way out of. Okay, can someone? Oh, yep. Okay, yep. Okay, speeding up. Boop boop boop. Okay. Let's see. Yep, I'm way behind. Okay. Getting caught up. Okay, there we go. Yes, for Kelsey. Okay. Wait, what? I don't know what's for Kelsey. Andrea, oh, I love his smush face. I know. He's so cute. He's a doll. He has the bushiest tail. He does. He is a little love bug. He really is. Most of them are nice. Okay, so Valhalla's talking about his cats. Most of them are nice. There's a couple that only let me touch them when I feed them. We have my neighborhood, like, I don't know what people are doing. They're just letting their cats out and having babies and just not being responsible, and we have so many, like, feral ones here, and, I've still got the kittens in there. Got one home for one that is gonna go this week. Mama cat, I take her to get, spayed next week, and then I've got one more kitten I've gotta find a home for, but, like, yeah, people spay and neuter your cats, okay? But I'm glad most of yours are nice barn cats, Valhalla. Okay, Alessi's girl said, "Oh, I'm popping back in to tell everyone that Be in Trouble seems to need our help. He has the one who made videos with actual taillights and fake arms. Melanie, used this video, I think. Okay, what can we do for Be in Trouble? What Tell me what, he needs help with. Happy to help if I can." My profile picture was taken in 1984. I turned 64 on Mother's Day. Well, happy belated birthday. Um, oh, Lauren, you're too kind. Well, it's true. I'm just being honest. Okay. Yes, Be in Trouble needs our help. He's not well. What do you mean? What's going on with health wise? Okay. Well, let me know if I can do anything. I'll be saying prayers and sending good vibes and all of that. Um, but let me know if there's anything specific. That's right. I haven't seen him in the chat recently too. Oh, I hate that. I don't That makes me sad. Um, Jeno said, "Can the kittens travel? I heard Nurse Kim is in the market for a kitten." What? Yes. I even have my favorite one. I even have that one at home, but if she might want it, she can have it. I'll come up with something. Um, is she wanting a certain kitten or just like, what do you know? Tell me everything. Yes, the kittens can travel. They just need a little like thingy, but yeah, absolutely. He posted a video about his health troubles. Stop. I hate seeing stuff like that. Oh no. Okay, so we've got KY Maverick who is going in for a lung transplant and then Be in Trouble. Do we need to post anything? And is he on Twitter? Remind me. Someone else saying proud boomer Nurse Kim is looking for a kitten. Her daughter wants a kitten. Stop. It's way too late to text her right now. I'll set a reminder. I don't think she's gonna wanna come down here unless they might want to go to the beach. Maybe they wanna go to the beach for a couple days. Let's see. An aneurysm? It sounds horrific. Oh, no. Oh, that hurts me. I hate hearing that. Um, yeah, I'll be sending prayers and all that. If I can do anything, just let me know. Um, that's awful. Well, I will reach out to Nurse Kim tomorrow and see, I don't know if they have a specific kind or color that they want, but my kittens, one is all black with green eyes, probably will stay green because mama's got green eyes, and then the other one is, like, striped with green eyes. Not sure if those will stay or not. Um, Nurse Kim would take 2 kittens for 2 baby girls. Mm, they could stay together and go to a good family. I love this. Oh, he has advanced kidney disease as well. Oh my goodness, this is breaking my heart. I hate that. I hate that. Well, is he wanting any help from, the community in any way? Um, is he trying to get a kidney transplant? Like, what can we do? Um, fun fact, not really fun, but I was really big into hockey, and there was a great community when the Thrashers were here at the hockey community, and there was one person that was needing a kidney transplant, and somebody in the organization, they didn't even know each other, but they were fans. It was posted on, like, the website on, like, some kind of fan board, and someone was, like, a match or something and gave one of their kidneys, and, they have, like, this forever bond, and, so that just reminded me of that, which is a really cool story. Um, yes, everyone is sorry to hear that. Prayers and donations is what he said. Okay. Um, is there a like a gift stand go or anything? I can or where is it posted? I can go on my Twitter and repost it for anyone that follows me to see. Not sure he has a gift stand go. Okay. Okay. Well, if you find out where donations can be sent to, then I'm more than happy to tweet it out on Twitter and talk about it on my show as well. That that's awful. Hopefully, I mean, look, people are fighters and they're modern day miracles, like I've seen it. So that's what we're gonna stay positive and give him the strength and positivity that he needs. I love dogs. Be in trouble. 31 has a gifts and go page. Okay, and be in trouble. 31 is the we would Google that to get the gifts and go, or is that his Twitter? Or let me take a screenshot of that, and I will try to find it. Then Laura said, I only know of his Venmo. Okay. Um, yeah, if he has a gift send go, I'd rather send that. Because that way, like, people can send messages and things like that. The Laura J, absolutely awful. He seems like such a good guy and spent a lot of money to help Karen Reeves' case. Yeah, yeah, absolutely. So any way that we can help and give him um really support in a lot of ways, any way we can, then that would be good. Brian is a really good guy. Is that Be in Trouble's first name, Brian? Misty. Yeah. Feel free to anyone that has the information, DM me on Twitter. That's probably the best way to reach me. I need to make a email for the show, specifically, but I have not done that yet. So feel free to DM me with anything, and then I can just copy and paste and retweet it and then share it on my next show as well. Um, yes, we definitely will send him all the prayers and the healing vibes. Um, you guys, I think sorry, it's to GoFundMe. No, you're fine. So guys, I posted some of these, but I have them here and I just thought I'll show you really quick. It was a sand dollar kind of day at the beach the other day. And we have the little baby sand dollars. How cute are these? And it was so funny because, like, people were shelling and nobody had picked them up. Like, people were not seeing them. And I feel like that happens a lot. Like, if you're not specifically looking for something, you'll walk right past them and maybe not see them. And I had several people, like, stop me and be like, "What did you find?" I'm like, "Oh, just, like, some sand dollars today," like this little baby, little cutie. Um, but they were like, "I've been walking up and down the beach, I haven't seen any of these." I'm like, "Well," and then, like, 2 broke as I was walking back, so I'm like, they're everywhere right now. Um, so yeah, so, John knows here, he says or she says, "Not many know of the doves inside." Yeah, and down here, people think that the doves are shark's teeth because 'cause they're not, like, they come down and they're tourists and they don't know a lot about the shells. So the little doves that are inside I could see how some might think that, but, we'll get lots of posts, like, on local Facebooks and stuff, and it was like, "This is a shark tooth, right?" And then I'll be like, "No." Um, Lauren, you have a giant one I got in an estate. Ooh, nice. Excellent. Yes, you know what, now so they just did dredging down here, um, in Pensacola Beach. They're almost finished with it, and, the beach town over, and I have seen several people finding, like, real big ones, and, like, they're really thick, which you would only find, like you could find, like, a half a one pretty easily, but to find wait, who's from Stop. Did you tell me this before? So you're from Gulf Breeze, Pensacola. Yeah, so you know exactly what I'm talking about. You know all the shells that are local too. Very cool. Um, yeah, so Misty, no, that was from oh wait, was it today, right, Lauren? No, it was last weekend. Last weekend, when I got extremely burnt. um, how did my closing go? Wait, which closing? What do you mean? I don't know. I don't know what you're talking about, Misty. I'm so sorry. Um, let's see. Yes, but now I'm seeing people find them um because of the dredging. And so yeah, now's the time to like really do some serious shelling. Maybe we'll do that on like another late night feed. We'll just go over like some of my favorite shells, like some cool ones that I've found or whatever. Um oh, okay. I was like, "Wait, I didn't have a closing." Okay, the other Lauren. It's so clear now. Okay. Laura, good night. Oh, I kinda went crazy and took a Benadryl tonight. It's kicking in. We'll get some rest, and I hope you have sweet dreams. Thank you for being with us. The Laura J. We have an abundance of Lauras, Laurens, and Laurens. Yes, we do, we do. Um Let's see. Misty? I thought spelling would help. Yes. Yes. Because it's so funny because too, like, even if you had just spelled it Lauren, I probably wouldn't have even put 2 and 2 together because, like, people will spell my name and, like, my whole life, they've just spelled it like most Laurens are spelled. So, I wouldn't have thought anything of it too. Used to be hard to find sand dollars except the grumpy tourist stores. Some are fake too. Yeah, they are. Absolutely. And tell me, have you ever found a shark's tooth down here? Because they are few and far between. I found my first one after like 6 years of being here, and that was with like 3 or 4 months shelling every day. And I still didn't find it in that period of time. So they're just not like super like I don't know, accessible down here for whatever reason. It seems weird to me, but I don't know. I'm moving on for now, but we'll see you soon. Well, thank you for stopping by, James. Um, Lauren saying we do have lots of Laurens, but only one Lauren. Yes, but it always sounds the same. Like, people are like, oh, and I once worked with a girl who spelled it with a like Y and like 2 N's. So, it was cool, but, like, you could kind of pronounce hers a little differently, but, like, like, I don't know. I say mine the same as Lauren. Laura J. Bish, you didn't respond to my text. Uh-oh, someone's calling you out. People ask me if my name is Lauren with 2 E's. Oh, that's weird. Did you know that, like, Lauren, Loren, is technically the male spelling of Lauren? And I was like, "Lauren is not a man's name." And I'm like, "Also, thanks, mom." I never was able to find keychains at Six Flags, anywhere, Disneyland, never, ever, ever. Now I like it because it's different, but, like, it was not fun growing up. And I also came across, like one Lauren, and I was like, no, bye. This is weird. One Lauren that was a man. I should clarify. Dolores says, "Oh damn, I'll look now. TBF, I not looking at my phone once today. All right, streamer. What video game is it? Let's see. Time for sleep. Good night, Peace Geek. Thanks for stopping by. No, never found a shark's tooth. See, it is really wild to me. I'm curious if my sand dollar is real. LOL, it's big. Do they get big? Yeah, absolutely. And it's probably real. It's probably like I think what he was saying or she, I don't know if you're a girl, a boy, or how to pronounce your name. So help me out. Help a girl out. I'm just gonna call you 0362. um I think what they were saying was, like, we have, like, tourist shell shops that, like, they import them from places where it's, like, really easy to find the big ones, like, they didn't necessarily, like, find them out in the Gulf, but I'm sure yours is real, it just, like, they probably got it more than likely from, like, a store from a location that, like, they're abundant or whatever, but they do get big, and you can find them, and usually, like, if you have a boat and, like, I've found some big ones, like, out scalloping, like, down a little farther, like, south on the Gulf, on, like, sand dollar or on, sandbars and stuff, but a lot of them are not dead already, like, they're alive, and so, like, I won't take the live ones, and a lot of people will, but I'm like, "There's plenty of other ones," but anyways, I'll show you guys my shells for, like, another live maybe we can do, like, a members only for shells or something, I don't know, I'm trying to think of some things to do for that. Um, let's see here. Where are we? Just lost my place again. Okay. Okay, there we go. Um, I'm sorry, I spelled it as Lauren early in the chat, so I copied that. I would have normally gone for Lauren. Yeah, I'll answer to whatever. Um, totally fine. So funny. Okay. I have a buddy named Lauren, short for Lorenzo. Yeah, now that is like a good like Italian man name. But like I've just like I was like, there's really like Laurens and they're just straight Laurens and it's a dude. I'm like, okay, that's weird. But that's weird that he goes by Lauren, huh? Okay. Well, to each their own. Haha, the keychains. I know. Seems so silly now, but it was a big deal then. I'm like, I'll never get a keychain. My bestie is Alora, and so is my daughter, Alora. My niece is Alora. Oh my goodness. Well, hey, you find something good, you stick with it, you know? That's funny. We call him Boy Lauren. I would call him that too. I love it. Let's see. Oh, yeah. Oh, okay. Shake it and you will hear the doves. Is now question, is that wait, shake mine or for Lauren to shake her big one? I don't now I'm shaking. Please hold. Now my bracelet. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, I can hear a little something. I didn't know that you could shake them. Um, I thought maybe, like, if they were broken, you could do it, but, like, those are not broken, and so that is very cool. Thank you for teaching me that. I love learning things. Okay, let's see. Amy is a super common name for my age group. I had 5 in elementary class of 60. Wow. Um, okay, expert says, "Only way you can tell if it's a sand dollar is real is to spend it." Okay, like, I feel like someone should do, like, a video of that because that would actually be really funny. Um, yes, it's definitely from a store because, it came in a collection of a starfish and shells. Yes, yes, yes. Yeah, I'm just sure it's from some place that, like, they're plentiful or whatever, but I'm sure that it's real. Um, I'm a female vet, mom, and my ex-wife. My name is pronounced Jay, but spelled stop. Okay, so it's Jay. I love it. That is so cool. I love different names. That's fantastic. See, thank you for telling me because I'm like, it drives me nuts. Like, I'm like, is it jaw? Like, I don't want to pronounce it. I'm gonna try to remember it. I'm terrible with names, but that is really cool, and I'm gonna try my best to remember that. Thank you, Jay. That's really I love that. Okay. Um, I love scalloping. It's so fun and so easy too. It is. I haven't been in a while, but it is, and then, like, you have the best dinner afterwards. A members only to show your shells. What kind of channel is this? Well, we don't have court cases to talk about all the time. So, sometimes we need other things to lighten the mood of the deep, heavy stuff. And we did just do a Lego stream expert. So we did just do a Lego stream, which was fun, but also a little overstimulating. There was so much and I took forever on my Lego because I was like chat talking to other people like cats. I'm like, what do I do? Okay. Let's see. Better to be a boy Lauren than a man Shannon. You know what? This is the comment of the night. The Lauren J. This, if I could make it bigger, actually I think I can make it bigger. I just don't know how. I would make it bigger because yes, tell us everything. I love it. Um, Now I must shake. Yes, and you have to tell us. Is it like a big shake, like a maraca? What kind of shake do we have in the sand dollar? Okay, it's okay. She says, "Okay, there's something in there. LOL. Sounds broken inside." Yeah, apparently that's how I didn't know, but Jay told us. Apparently that's how they're supposed to sound. Cause look, mine's not broken, but I hear a little baby shake for the little baby sand dollar. So that's exciting. Um, okay. Yep, then it's real, she says. That is the 5 doves. Fantastic. The Legos was a funny. Yeah, it was fun. It was good. It was a good time. Ha ha ha, the Laura, yes. Great freaking point. Oh man, Shannon. Oh my god, man, Shannon. I can't. 5 holes means 5 doves. Oh, look at still teaching us things. Still teaching us things. That is cool. Okay, awesome. I have, like, a whole book on, like, the shells down here and, like, what to look for and all of that, and I would just, like, see a shell and know what it is, and now I can tell, like, I don't go as regularly as I used to when I first moved here, and so now I'll have to, like, think about, like, "Okay, what is the name of that one?" And it'll take me a minute, and then I'll be like, "Okay." Um, but, yeah, I've got some cool ones, so I'll share that, also. Think of ideas of shows that you guys wanna do. Um, I know there was, like, um, some other creators that were, like, having people send in questions, and then you'd have to, like, answer them. I thought maybe we could do that, but, I could have another creator come on, and then we ask them to each other, and then it has to be, like, rapid fire, like, the first thing that pops in your head or something. I thought some of those could be, like, fun, light-hearted shows, when we don't have any major, like, court stuff going on. Um, let's see. Jay saying, "I grew up at Pensacola Beach when there was a hotel only near Fort Pickens only." Was it Margaritaville? I bet it was. Or maybe no, wait, it's a Holiday Inn. Let's see. Okay, we're liking that idea. Okay. Yeah, I think that Holiday Inn. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Okay, cool. Um, I love Fort Pickens. Did you go there a lot for the beach? It's one of my favorite beaches. After Sally, so there was like a whole that was a really good spot to snorkel and find shells. But after Sally, Hurricane Sally, I it the shells were not in the same spot. I found sea glass there snorkeling. I found like a wedding ring. I found so many like shells. Like every single time I went snorkeling in this certain spot, I would find some really cool stuff. I found an old Coke bottle that was from like the 60s or something. Um, and then Hurricane Sally came and took my like area somewhere else, and I don't know. Um, so yeah, but that's wild. It's a small world. It is a small what are the chances of that? That's so cool. Yeah, now there's a I don't know if you've been here recent. Now there's all kinds of hotels, and they're apparently building a parking garage on the beach side, which I'm like, "Why would you do that? Like, could you not do it on, like, the sound side at least?" So it's crazy. Skipped school and got bit by a snake inside of the broken down buildings. Haven't been back to Fort Pickens. Oh, no. Oof. I've heard that so I don't know, again, I've heard this, don't know if it's true. I've heard that, like, it's haunted in there. I don't know if there's any kind of, like, truth to that or if, like but I've heard of several people say that. Let's see. Timely Manner says, "Invite Baker, expert, and Valhalla on and have a lively debate about something outrageous." Throw the ideas out. We could definitely make that work. Throw some ideas out. Let's see. I just left 2020 in Wedgwood, Florida. Okay. Yeah, it's traffic down there during the summer now is not fun. So I like October is my favorite month. It's still hot, but and the water's always perfect, like super clear for whatever reason. Um and it's like not you don't burn your feet. Well, you don't really burn your feet too much because our sand's so white. But if you're on the sound side, that was one thing. Like a lot of my friends like would want to go to like Flounders and like play volleyball and do that, which was fine. But like the sand over there is not white. And so literally the little beach space that's there between Flounders and the water, you have to wear, like, flip-flops or you will burn, and I didn't know that the first time, like, that was, like, midsummer, and I had blisters on the bottom of my feet for months, like, these things did not go away, so I'm like, "Okay, you know." But, yeah, there's so much traffic and stuff, like, in the summertime, um, but, you know, it's a beach town. You take what it comes with the good, and then it also there's some bad there too, so, um well, alright, guys, thank you. This I stayed on longer than I thought I was gonna stay on, but, thank you guys for hanging out with me. It's always super fun. I love our little community that we're building here. Um, and I do wanna finish the Skylar Richardson trial. I just don't know. I think it's possible for me to do some streaming on Thursday afternoon, and potentially Friday. I'm not 100% sure. Saturday's out for me and Sunday's out for me this week. Um, but potentially Thursday afternoon, evening, and potentially some Friday. So I will post it and let you guys know. Thank you so much for being here. I love you guys. And oh, come to New Zealand. Ooh, now I'm gonna look up New Zealand beaches. I That's my favorite place. I'm a water girl. Like if there's a good beach, I would rather go there than like anywhere. Okay, Priscilla's saying she is available. Yes, send out reminders when you know. Yes, make sure you guys hit the little reminder bell because, like, I have not been getting alerts for Baker's thing, and I don't know why. But yes, I will post it and I'll tweet about it or something when I know. But we can tentatively set maybe like Thursday afternoon, evening, so we can probably get done with a good little amount of it. I want you guys to see the ending and all that. It's a good trial. So. All right, guys. Love you. Take care. Everyone sleep well and have a fantastic Tuesday. And I hope the week goes by super fast for everyone. Good night.